leading through the pandemic. This is a question that we are diving into all the time. I am daily as the CEO at Service Express. I am talking with my leadership team daily. I'm talking with other CEOs. I'm doing research. I'm doing everything I can to figure out how to lead through this. And it's it's obviously unprecedented times. I've been around here long enough to be, to lead through Y2K, to lead through 9/11, to lead through the financial crisis. But this is unique and different from all of those things. And, I've sat down originally, actually did a blog and talking about how people step up during these times. And you can really tell who you can count on and who steps up during these times, and watch for those who don't, and kind of take a back seat and only point out and criticize and those things. And after I recorded it, I've been thinking about it, and it just didn't sit great with me to talk about that and talk about it exclusively. And while it certainly is important, and I think I'm sort of living a bubble sometimes with Service Express, we're surrounded by such great people. I know I'm biased, but just amazing people who really are truly stepping up during this time to help our company continue moving forward, to continue to operate and grow and serve our customers. We're an essential business, and so we're doing all of this. We're working from home like everybody else, and they're just doing an amazing job. And sometimes I think I get sort of in a bubble from everybody else, where I can focus more on results and accountability and those things. But even through this week with our team, it's you have to take a step back from that sometimes. And not that that's not all important, because we want to be able to employ everybody through all of this. We want to help our customers. I mean, we talk about two priorities, which is always stay healthy, serve our customers. And I get into this mindset. I was talking to my executive team this week. I get into this mindset pretty focused, especially in a time like this, or a challenging time. This is more challenging, but during challenging times, I sort of get into this somewhat single-minded focus of just driving and focusing and trying to keep everybody pointed in the right direction going forward. And I told my team, I said, sometimes I need you guys to kind of stop me, and if I'm getting too much like that. And it's not that I don't care about our people. I obviously do. If you're listening to this blog, I mean, we put people first. We're people powered. I love them, and I care immensely about them. It's not that at all. But I do tend to be rank a little bit low on empathy. We do Strengths Finder, and my empathy is low. It doesn't mean I don't have any. It just means I tend to lead with, how do we figure out the challenge? How do we run to the problems, figure it out, and get things done? And so I lean on my team to say, if that's happening too much, I need you to let me know. And they've been great about that. And this week, so I've been reflecting on that last blog that I did about who steps up and who doesn't. And I just thought, nobody really needs to hear that right now. We have plenty of people stepping up. They're doing great, and I'm so proud of them and inspired by them, and feel blessed to be surrounded by them. But what I also want to talk about on the blog, which I've talked to our company about, which is knowing when to take a break, knowing when to just, we're going to have good days and bad days, up days and down days, right? And it's okay to have the down days, and give yourself a break through that and take a break. The last couple of weeks, on Thursday nights, for whatever it happens on Thursday, I get what I call the Zoom headache right here in this like frontal lobe. Zoom has been great. I'm connecting with so many people. It's face-to-face contact like this. It's the next best thing to being in person, but it's not in person. It's staring at a screen and being grounded. I am, like many of you, on Zoom calls back to back to back to back, and you're doing it all day. And by the end of the week, man, I've gotten a headache a couple of times, just right in here, I think, from staring at the screen. I just need a break from it. I was talking to my Chief Customer Officer, Rob Miller, this past week about this, and he was experiencing some of the same things. He told me that he just recently, with one of his leaders, did a phone call. Imagine that, an old-fashioned, just a phone call, no screen time, didn't have to see him, seen him enough. They had a phone conversation. He could get up from his desk, he could pace, he could move around. And he said it felt great. And so my message to our company was, don't be afraid to do an old school phone call once in a while, just to take a break from the screen, and certainly get up, move around, get outside, get fresh air, walk around. Obviously, we're practicing social distancing, but we've got to do these things for ourselves. And so I think that's my message now. I'm no expert in leading through this. I just thought, and I've been hesitant to share things because I don't know the answers, and what I say today could look really stupid and wrong the next time I talk through this. But what I thought was I do want to share some of the things we're talking about and thinking about at Service Express and how we're getting through this, and best practices we're seeing and learning from others as well, and what's working for us. And, I'll share things sometimes that aren't working for us, so people know that. So that's my thoughts around this. I hope it adds value to all of you, and we will go from here, as always, taking it a week, day at a time. So stay healthy, stay safe, stay home, and we'll get through this together, and we'll talk again soon. Thanks.